Morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone.
It's the morning after the blend. I got to bed really late. It's like 11:30, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least your voice is still nice and strong.
Yeah. My voice is really there, isn't it? So, breakfast time, then drive home. Hello, everyone. So, Dean Lomas here. I'm in the car, going to pick Jack up. We're on the way to the blend. See you in a bit. Hey up, Jack!
Up, everyone.
Where are we?
We're in Birmingham.
got the box. Some big pops and bangs in there, mate. Pops and bangs. Right, gotta go. Gotta cross the road. No, I'll get run over. Samson, gotta look after myself. See you in a bit. Jack? Good evening. Am I alright? We can't even wait for the lift properly.
We were walking up 5 flights.
5 flights of stairs. We had to walk up 5 flights of stairs. Right, there. What number? 504. This way? 501? 504. We're in. Oh my God, look at the room! Look at that! Euro car parts box. Get your card in the machine. Oh, you don't have one. Look at that! I said I'd have a single bed, me and Jack can bunk up. Not happened. They gave us 2 doubles. What's my sea view like? I can see. And there's my view. Got our own kitchen. Lovely. Bit of milk. I'm going to smash this mini bar right in. It's not going to take long. Come on, Jack, hurry up. We're going to get a lemonade and lime.
Yeah.
Just press on recording now. And then I can press that 3 times. Help everyone. Say hello. Hey. Come on, Jack. Hey, yo. Still having lemonade and lime.
Dean will come down and help us out.
I'll help you out. We're going to show these guys at MB Liverpool on how to make YouTube channels. Inside look. What the? How many bags is he?
400-ish.
Do you know what? I saw that post and I said, this is.
Yeah,
What? This is like.
hopefully they all come up.
This is like Sam coming back from a shopping trip. That's incredible. Look at them setting up. They've got pizzas over there. Look at that handsome chap. Look how busy it is. There we go. Go mingle. There you go. Morning, everyone. Dean Lomas here. We're in the presentation room at the blend. We've got some bits set up. We've got a pageant box hidden. We're going to go and have a walk around. Right, catch you in a bit. Look at this. Look at these. Look at these down here. Little people.
Castrol over there.
Castro. They're signing pieces of paper. Let's go, no, but not be annoying. Look at this. This is proper amazing. They were up late working last night. Main stage up there. There's my mate Alex. Look at how min this is. The Blend 2024. My best mate Alex. Am I projecting enough for my speech? Brilliant. This is Nathan Taylor. Look, the one and only legend Nathan Taylor.
Look at the size of my room, Dean.
Look at the size of his room. So he's one person. He's got like, I don't know, 150 people to be stacked in here. We've got the shoebox next door. Do you know when I was a kid I was put in a box room?
Like Harry Potter.
Like Harry Potter. I feel like Harry Potter. But you know what? I'm a powerful wizard.
You are. You are. You're a wizard, Dean.
I'm a wizard, full of magic.
You see these t-shirts?
Look at these t-shirts.
Hello, Cleaver.
It's cameraman. Come on, take a picture. Come on, take a picture. He's not took it.
Yeah,
Pretend picture. Look at this. Go for it. No, yeah, swing it. Wait. Okay. Got a timer.
What? You go for it.
Right. Welcome everyone. My name's Dean Lomas and this is Matt Jeffries. There will be some swearing only because our filter's slightly broken, and there is some slight physical contact. Not like what when Matt gets involved, but there is some slight physical contact. Come on, quick, get in, quick.
Come on.
Get the door. If you open the door so they can see us. Open that door and then they can see.
Just stand up here. Sit down there. Sorry, mate.
Come on.
We've got this wrong, haven't we? Should on the main stage.
Yeah,
Sit in this.
There's two more there.
Two more, three. Come on, sit down.
yeah, we can move there.
Just sit here if you like.
Come on. Quick. Come on. Get in. There will be. Right, let's go. So, I'm presenting Matt.
So, just so everyone knows, I'm Matt Jeffries. I own 3 garages in Worcestershire. Currently running 45 staff. Dean?
Yeah, my name's Dean Lomas. I've got Cheshire EV and DC Lomas Limited in sunny Cheshire, and we've got 12 members of staff.
Right, this is, as we said earlier, this is a bit of a interactive. You will be asked to stand up, so I'm going to ask you to stand up, please.
If you're able to, please stand up. If all of you can raise your right hand, I've got a tattoo that says right. So all of you raise your right hand.
He hasn't written on that. It is a real tattoo.
Yeah, I got left and right. Right. So I only want you to put your fingers down if this hasn't happened to you. So first of all, have you had any grievance with any member of staff which has affected you or your business? Well, everyone's still got their fingers up. Has anyone ever had any situation which is related to drugs and alcohol within your work life or your personal life? Right, there's becoming a scenario here, isn't it? Right.
They're all like us.
Have you ever taken any work stress home which has caused an issue at home? Jesus. Told you there's some swearing. Have you ever felt completely alone and have nowhere to turn to and not knowing who to ask? See, there's still up there.
Probably myself.
Right? And have you ever just wanted to give up and cry? Right.
So irrelevant, if your fingers are up or down, please put your right hand on the person to your right hand shoulder. Good luck. Unless you're still on the end.
Matt,
Still on
come
the
on.
end. Yeah. We tried to rehearse this, but there was nobody sat there.
And if you're on the end, put your hand on the shoulder in front of you. So what this is to show you that we're all together in this. Without a doubt, we've all been through a shit show, and this is what this presentation's about. We've all been there, and we've been broken. And today, we're all united at the Blend. Right, thanks everyone, I'm off. Right, so that's that bit. Next slide.
Just interested, I didn't realise, I know Tim's from Lempston, but he's got 6 fingers.
Forget the fingers, I want his trainers.
So,
Right, Matt. Mago, more about, well, Matt, tell me about yourself and your expansion to 45 staff.
so we haven't got that far yet.
Haven't we?
No, we're on the wrong page, but don't worry. I should have numbered them for him, really. It says slide 4, slide 5, slide 6. It should work out pretty easy.
What slide are we on?
Brain's moving too fast, mate.
Okay.
So a bit about me. So like I said earlier, I'm Matt Jeffrey. Although I look 32, I am actually 42, and this is my natural hair colour. As I said earlier, I own 3 sites in Worcestershire: St John's Garage, RPM, and Tyre Centre Malvern. We're a multi-brand garage. We do everything: service MOTs, class 4, class 7, all the usual stuff that probably most people probably do in this room. And we have literally, in this last couple of weeks, absorbed 2 other separate garages which were failing for separate reasons. So we're bringing them on board, and we've got planning commissioning for 2 more bays, which would take us to 27 ramps. So we do have a bit going on. Hence why my hair colour is this.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. It's not out of a bottle. We currently use Hive Software, our largest site, and in 2 weeks' time they're going to come and install the other 2. That has made a massive difference to us, a massive difference to me personally, which we'll go into a little bit later on. But Dean, tell me about you.
Yeah, so this is our lovely staff. We've got a wide variety of people. The guy who's next to me with the grey hair, he took me through my apprenticeship, and it's come all around about circle, and he's now a good solid 8 tests a day on the MOTs. Literally, no more, no less. So from there, DC Lomas, we're based in Winsford. We launched Cheshire EV last year. The website's been getting built for a year. I bought the web domains 3.5 years ago, Cheshire EV, EV Cheshire, and EV Service Cheshire, because I knew there's something in there, Matt. Right, so although our good friend Andy Sava doesn't quite like EVs, they've all got suspension arms, they've all got springs, and they've all got tyres. So the logic of it is we just do the running gear for now and let Matt do the batteries. So that's simple enough. We've got a varied member of staff. We've got we love wet belts. Dave Reese from School of Thought. He's always calling me Captain Wet Belt because we do how many? Good half a dozen a week in it.
Easy.
We've got female techs. We just really love it. We're really into getting the apprentices involved when they turn up to college. You're just late. When you get a text from the college saying, "Is he turning up today?" you know that something's going on. So yeah, I'm 44-year-old, but I do look a lot younger than him. I don't have
3 branches.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what it
That's
is.
a good advert for taking drugs.
Exactly. Take drugs, stay young.
Let's start that today.
Take drugs, stay young. I started DC Lomas in 2011. I have an LT35. I put my toolbox in the back of the van, and I went fixing all the jobs no one else would. So DTI and fuel pumps up at garages, and 5 engine swaps on driveways, and the dog shit in puddles. Working on plant, so I was working at the power station on the plant machinery. I was welding horse boxes up, so having horse piss dripping on me in the middle of winter. You know, so I've come from
It was still warm though. The donkey's worse than that.
Yeah, donkey's pissing. It was really nice actually. So I've come right from the bottom of the motor vehicle industry, where a nut and bolt has to come out because there's nothing else you can do. And so being on my own then, I've always tried to get an apprentice involved, and always trying to bring someone into the trade, and that's what I've always tried to do. Because
You're quite passionate about that, aren't you?
Yeah, he's always bringing someone in because we need these young people because I can't work forever. So, what's my next one? Let's see. Matt, where did it all start?
Well, I will say, he got in contact with my mum to get this picture. This is not me handing it to him on choice.
Listen, when you got
And
contact...
we have just done our demo, by the way, before you came in here, and we were rehearsing. He's also stolen another picture.
I didn't even tell
Don't trust his mum. Unless you want a wet belt done, he's great.
Yeah.
So about my apprenticeship, or how the journey started for me in the motor trade. There's not enough time for us to touch on all the subjects today, so it is a whistle-stop tour. At an early age, I loved taking stuff apart. I wasn't the best at putting it back together, but that came with a bit of time. My dad was actually a mechanic on a farm, so repairing tractors and all the usual bits of shit. And I got into motorbikes and all sorts of stuff. And so yeah, I've been run the Spanish at quite an early age. I went to a careers meeting at school and filmed a couple of ticked a few boxes, and they said, yeah, you can either be a pest controller, a bricklayer, or a mechanic.
I think you'd have been great at pest control.
Well,
I know what you like around me.
I should have been a pest controller. But interestingly, you know, back in, I know that's probably 25, 30 years ago, or 25 years ago, and interestingly, bricklayers are still putting bricks down the same way. You know, the same poisons are being put out for pests, but our trade, you know, you've got to be a software engineer now, you've got to be an electrician, a plumber, you know, you've got to be all of these trades, and I don't think it's really appreciated quite enough what we have to know now. And I'm not quite sure how we get that out there yet. You know, the issue is you watch Coronation Street or whichever it is, EastEnders or something, and Phil Mitchell's repairing it with hammer. You know, everything's like repair with hammer, but that's people's misconception. People still think that we're quite retarded.
That's us, not them. There's a line here where it all starts, you know what I mean?
But yeah, and anyway, my dad went to work in the car garage. I went Saturday mornings, really enjoyed it.
This is for you, Alex.
It's all about you, mate. But I went to go into, I basically started an apprenticeship at a Ford dealership. The wages were crap, but I enjoyed it. It was all right, it was good. I was too ugly to get a girlfriend at the time, and so I worked at a mobile shop in the evenings.
You must have worked a lot.
Restaurant, washing up and whatever, just to make ends meet, because that's what you had to do just then. But I was quite fortunate. I learned quite quickly as an apprentice. I did really enjoy those years. It was really, really good, and I'm quite thankful for the opportunity. I left there as not quite qualified in 2000, working for Ford. I went to work for Alfa and Fiat, which is a whole new learning experience, if anyone knows what piece of that's where to educate yourself as a good mechanic, go and work on that shit. But anyway, enough about me.
So yes, my apprenticeship. So I was, when I was at school, they said I should have been a greenkeeper, cutting grass. I mean, I was smoking a lot of grass at the time, but cutting grass on a green was a bit above the chemicals in my brain going, you fucking can't do this because you're fucking lightning. I was put at the back of the class and just left there. They used to say, have you got a book? I'm like, no. Have you got a pen today? No. I remember I'll just throw this in quickly, sat in my science class and they said, you need to do your homework. I'm like, I ain't got a fucking pen, what do I do? And he's like, copy off the guy next to you, and he won't let me copy, so I smashed him in the nose with his book. So that's the kind of education that I went through. But luckily enough, I got a B in drama.
Well, that should have been an A star.
Exactly. So luckily, you know, I got that. So when I left school, I went to the college, but they wouldn't let me on a motor vehicle course because I wasn't clever enough to go on a motor vehicle course, and this was an impossibility in the mid-90s. So I had to go to an interview. I was the only person ever to have to go to an interview at college to be a mechanic. and the first thing he said to me is, do you know how to open a roller shutter? I'm like, fuck me, I built the engine. So 15-year-old, I was building VW Beetle engines in my garage. We had motorbikes as kids. I could always take them apart and put them back together. So that's one step ahead of that. Started at college. Within a week or so, I had a remit. What's that thing? £34.50 a week. So I went on one of them. I lasted there 2 months. YTS. And he, the guy says, you're never going to make it in this trade, you just talk too much. I'm like, well, I don't fucking believe you. So from there, I went back to college for a couple of weeks, and every Friday, I went round all the garages in the area. Every Friday, straight after college, I went round all the garages and took my CV, and I took a letter saying, come on, give me a chance. And on the Friday afternoon, the service manager at the Vauxhall garage said, I'm sick to death of seeing you, you start Monday. So I started at a Vauxhall garage, and that's trained up by... Sorry, everyone. Look at me there. I've always been proper strong, you know. So, started in my apprenticeship. So, 16-year-old, This is where I learned how to DTI cams up and build fuel pumps. He was a diesel master tech. And this is talking 1996, when we had proper injectors, not this shit what fucking gets stuck in engines and fucking wank. I was building low blow diesel engines, so we're main dealers, so we're doing all the warranty work, so I could have a cylinder head off low blow Astra in 48 minutes and have it on a table, swirl pots out, everything ready to go back into warranty. And an hour and a quarter I could build a full top end on a low blow diesel, because he used to sit and I'd say, I'll show you once and once only. Oh, that's a bit cunty. So he sat there and he said, I'll show you once. I said I wouldn't say that. So he's there and he said, I'll show you once and once only. And I swear to God, he never showed me anything twice. And that was my 2 years there. And 2 years at Vauxhall, and I got headhunted by Chrysler Jeep Garage. And I went there for 2 years. So I was 20 years old then. And I went to my boss and I was running a 3-bay satellite dealership in the back end. And I had 2 other people who were older than me but less skilled, and I was working on the first CAN networks, going on the Daimler-Benz courses down at Milton Keynes. And without sat nav, have you ever tried Milton Keynes? It was like, so I was 19-year-old.
On coke as well.
Yeah, right. smashed out the face on drugs, learning how to work CAN networks. So went on from there. Said to my boss, I need a pay rise. He's like, no. So I said, right, okay. And I went and worked on trucks and heavy plant for 10.5 years. And if there's ever a bolt what won't come out, it's going to be on a truck and heavy plant. In the pissing down rain at 4 o'clock in the morning, in the snow, what's coming sideways and upwards, whilst you're stood in 2 foot of water.
And that's quite deep when you're that big.
It was waste time, you know what I mean? But it taught me that no bolt would ever defeat me. And all the way through my life, I was told that I couldn't do stuff. And all the way through my life, I've had the people saying, you can't go doing that. But you know, I did. And I'll go to the next slide because it gets exciting now. Matt, where am I? Tell me about how you got from 0 to 45 staff. You go over 3 sites. It says 13 years here, but it's been 14 years. I've done calculations.
Not been easy. I can't touch on every single problem that's happened, because, as you know, in this trade, every day there's a fire to fight. Well, every hour, if I'm honest. So it is a bit interesting, but real whistle top tour. So I opened St John's Garage 14 years ago. Thank you. 2010. Just myself and an apprentice and 1 2-post lift. Went into a 3,500 foot building, which was way too big for us, but definitely worked in our favour. Because if we'd done it the other way around, we would have started small to go big. We might not have found anywhere and whatever. So my advice to anybody is go big first if you can. Go slightly larger. You can always grow into it. You'll find you will grow into it. But we I said, just at that site we employ 25 staff with 17 lifts and an MOT bay, the largest independent in the area. How I got to that, I worked for Mercedes Specialist for 8 years, and prior to that, which was ran really badly. They wouldn't invest in any dying kit. The roof was leaking. It was leaking that bad. There was a hole in the roof as big as me, because I fell through it to stop it leaking.
That's going to be a big hole, that, you know. If I fell through it, don't be like a teacup.
But interestingly, it didn't get repaired for 3 years. And it was pissing rain, it would bounce off the concrete to the floor, so if your knees down every single day, you were soaking wet. Wouldn't have done about it. But that's what it was almost like then as well. The garage industry's definitely changed. That's what it was it was like that. But being hungry for work, I was working 6 days a week till 6 till 12, in the evening till midnight doing stuff myself. And that enabled me to get my own sort of customer base, build that. And when I decided to leave the one day, because it was just a bit of shit working there and it wasn't, there's no progression, so basically the guy who owned the place then said to me, can I be part of your business? Can I be a partner? And I was like, mate, what do you want to know? So I said no, bollocks. He said, okay, do you want to buy the customer base off me? Bought the customer base off him, and that enabled enough work for him and an apprentice to start, and then we built from there. Just kept working hard, doing all the hours, building it. But obviously there's some harder times that start to happen amongst all that. I was only a month in, and there was a pub across the road. We allowed them to park in our car park because they'd shared it for years. And 2 days come out, midnight, I'm still working, come out laughing, joking, sort of caught my attention, falls over, gets back up, gets in the car and drives off. I think she's pissed, didn't think anything of it. Then 2 weeks later, get a solicitor's letter saying I'm being sued for £35,000 because they just come to us. They were visiting our site apparently at midnight, although they'd actually been to the pub, and was not ideal when I had about £4 in the bank, and was not ideal. Thankfully, the insurance did pick it up, but it took 2 years to pick it up, and lots of interest and that sort of stuff. It ended up being like nearly £45,000 in the end with all the rest of it. So that was not ideal in the first month, and then the apprentice decided to leave, so sort of left me alone a little bit, and but it didn't make it any easier because as he was leaving, I found most of my special tools were in the back of his car. So let's say I got a bit emotional about that, and the police came. And they come with me now, and I was like, well, I'm on my own, it's 4 o'clock, mate, I don't finish till 6, you have to come back later. And the 2 coppers started having a disagreement of whether I was going to come or not, but I said, look, I'll be here tomorrow. If I don't turn up to it, so I did, turned up, it was fine, slap on the wrists, job's a good one. But that was second problem, really, of many. But you know, a bit more growth happened. There was a garage on the same industrial estate as us, they closed. I employed 3 of their staff, managed to absorb their bit of customer base, which has helped grow. The MOT tester decided that we only had one that was qualified. He had cancer, so he had to stop work, so that's the next problem.
I just got that. He decided he got cancer. You know, this trade just gives you these decisions.
It's funny that, isn't it? Well, that's a whole other story. But
Right, okay. Yeah, I get it.
And the diag tech, he was great. He was brilliant. One of the best guys I've ever worked with. And but he was constantly sort of, oh mate, I've got debt or whatever, or get letters turned up to work saying from the council saying, can we take money off the source? So he's a really great lad. Many a time, and then he decided to leave. So that's a common problem, isn't it? You know, we're all having, no matter what you're paying, what they do. But and there's an interesting subject I read on the community page this week where guys want to do HGV drivers, you know, and that's what he did. He's thought, I'm going to be a HGV driver. I can get 50, 60 grand a year. I can have, you know, aircon on, music on. You're a bit of a loner anyway, so he quite liked it. But that's a real problem, and I'm not quite sure how we assess that yet. But that's a conversation for another day. And to make it worse, then we had the lease was up on our site, and the landlord wouldn't let me renew. I was like, well, why is this? Spoke to all the other tenants on the site. The same thing was happening. They weren't renewing, so we found out that South Worcestershire development plan, where it's going to be good for houses. I've got 25 staff. I've got nowhere to go. No other garages would sell locally. The University of Worcester actually bought because it's massive at the university there. They bought every industrial site that's going. They were even buying people out of their businesses to get to those. There was nowhere to go. So at this point, and I did what I probably shouldn't have done, and I bought another garage. But this was in Malvern, sort of 7 miles away. But this came with the building, so I thought, well, look, at least I'm buying the building, I'm buying the business. That's a good thing to do. Although I can't house all those staff in there, it wasn't run the best. So I thought, look, worst case scenario, we could condense it down, whatever. But as it happened, we started to grow that, and it started to go really well. And then the 2 front house staff, who'd been there for 5 years prior to me, and they were the ex-owner's sister and a friend. They decided that they were going to go off separately, 6 months apart, and they took. And there was nothing I could do. In hindsight, probably should have got to sign an agreement or something, but I didn't. So that's another lesson that if anyone does that, it might be worth getting some sort of agreement signed up for a period of time. They can't go anywhere or do anything. Although it's hard to implement, by the way. I did sort of look at it after, but anyway. So obviously, no lease there. I've just spent £770,000 on a business and a building, and half the work has gone. You know, but I stuck to my guns. We managed to get the lease for 10 years, so we're safe there in Worcester now for the next 10 years. And what I found with a lot of the customers that left very quickly came back. You know, they went somewhere, they weren't treated that as well as they first thought. Yeah, and we've just improved. We've got better and better. So stick to your guns is one thing I've also learned.
So to just recap everyone on this, you got a building, you got sued, your apprentice left you, you got arrested, then your building was getting taken off you and had all these people to feed, then you got another building again because it's just ridiculous, and then your staff took all your work, so you've got a building with no work and a building you don't know whether it's going to last. No wonder your head's exploded.
Yeah.
No wonder you're in pieces.
There was an interesting time.
Yeah. Well, we need to hurry up. Come on, look at the clock.
Oh, no, I'm going on. Anyway, and then I'll do that.
Farmer Sport, go on.
Right,
Jump onto it.
So yeah, basically I was stupidly then, in the last 18 months, I then bought the building next door, which is a derelict factory to a tyre centre. So that's where we are, and that's what we're doing. That's how we've got to this stage. But really, how we got out of this really was I've burned the candle at both ends. I actually thought there was nowhere to go. Actually, I thought I've built this empire, which is, now it's going really well, but I'm from, literally, I'm trying to do everyone's job. It's like impossible. And actually, I was quite lucky. Actually, I went to Palmer Motorsport Day and met some quite influential people there who actually made a bit of a difference. Actually, Kirsty, Gavin Watson, and Tim Benson particularly, because they were sat on my table. I'm saying to them, right, I need to do something. I've just signed up for management software. They said, right, okay, where have you gone? I said, tech man. So anyway, long story short, had to sign a non-disclosure agreement to get out of that, and went with Garage Hive, and they're very, very good there. Said, go and meet some people local to you, Tim Fedotti, Mark and Jane Kettle, Matt Cleveley. I went to these guys and I realised that their big setups that they run, they were really smooth, you know, and I was a bit frantic. So it was great to learn from them, and I actually realised that I'm not on my own a little bit, which is part of our talk earlier. The fact that I was on my own, I was the biggest around, if that makes sense. There's so much going on, there was no one I could ask for advice, and I didn't know all of this existed, you know. So it's really good what it does work, you know. So communicate with each other. The community page is really, really, really good. So if you need some help, just read it or put a question. No question is too stupid, I've noticed. Because he has
I put some random shit, especially with videos.
I've rattled on 4 minutes too long. Go.
So yes, let's get all excited for this. So yeah, my name's Dean Lomas and I'm an addict. I should have told the Lomas bit because I never do that in a meeting. So
recovered addict.
Recovered addict. My career. This isn't just about being at DC Lomas. This is going through me from a teenage years, smoking a lot of weed. Got late teens, early 20s, started taking a lot of ecstasy and cocaine and stuff. And then I was really good at my job though. I was exceptionally good at what I did. It's because I'm hyper-focused and I got this memory where I can remember exactly what something looks like. It's like pictures getting smashed into my eyeballs of about how I took something apart 3 weeks later before. You know, put bolts in a box and I'm like, oh yeah, I know where that goes. So I was always under the influence of any chemical substance that could get in me, so I could slow my brain down. And my wife says I need to go and get some kind of medication now, but I keep ignoring and walking off. So Samantha, she's gone away. So Samantha's here today with us, but she's not. She's gone to Spain for the weekend. So
she needed a rest. Can you imagine what?
So from this early 20s, doing more cocaine that could kill a rhino. Got to 24. So this is really where it went really bad. 24-year-old. I was doing over an ounce of coke a day for 4 or 5 days on a run, not sleeping. Got really into bad cocoethanol psychosis, thinking all kind of. So I went off the rails quite a lot. This is while working on heavy plant and trucks, either in the middle of fields or on the side of the motorway, putting a turbo or whatever on the M6, because there was nothing what would stop me, and I just kept on going. I was just a roller coaster of a tornado of mayhem. Got to 2006 in May, and I went to the doctors and I went for a load of tests and I got given 18 months to live. So I was fucked. There was no way around it. There was nothing left. I was broken. I was doing steroids, so I didn't look really ill. I was super strong, like the picture. And I was going through £1,000 a day of cocaine. So this is what I mean. I'm very calm and relaxed nowadays. I went to some meetings and I got a sponsor and I started going through the work, but I never heard alcohol. I never heard alcohol whatsoever, and this is what this is about. There's so much drugs and alcohol within the motor vehicle trades. We've all had the apprentices what have been coming in on a Monday dinner time, or if they're coming on a Monday. And we try and hide away from this stigma about it's still out there, you know, and I still see it today. Not now, because no one takes drugs at our place, because I'm a veteran properly. But I got to 27 and I was drinking because I had to put some kind of substance in me. And it got to the stage where I got really, really ill, and the doctors warned me again, said, listen, the time's coming closer, so you're going to be dead, without a doubt. And I contacted a friend as big as Jeff, used to come around my house. My missus had left me, my daughter had been taken off me. I was only allowed to the contact centre to have that in my life. And I was on bail. I wasn't allowed in my street for 9 months prior to that, so as soon as I was allowed in my street, I was on 2 counts of assault and battery. And I was just tornado of mayhem. And it got to, I was on my own, crying my eyes out, and I just texted some numbers and I said I need some help. And I got back to my meetings. And that was the 12th of August 2007. And from that day I've not had any drugs and alcohol whatsoever.
Right, mate.
From there,
Because sorry.
from there, I ploughed myself into building my drag racing Beetle engines. And I was building drag racing Beetle engines, and I was going down every weekend to Santa Podicode, and I was just racing and racing, just chasing a quarter mile then. So I was chasing one line to another line. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, and then I was doing foreigners, and I couldn't make it into work because I was doing too much work on at home. So I was thinking, my boss can't come in today, do your job and then come in and we'll do pay overtime and we'll look after you. And then in the 1st of September 2011, I started DC Loan West Limited. I was on my own. We had 3 kids at the time. And then I thought, it's a great idea, I'll build an house. So I started a new business, working out of a van, 12 hours a day, started building an house. I'm too busy for this, I'll get a building. And then I got a building, and then I needed to change the floor because the floor was all messed up and everything, and I couldn't get my ramps on properly. And I got to thank Mike Bell, who works at ECP in the garage equipment side. He worked for Snap-on at the time, and if it wasn't for him coming to view my building with me, I wouldn't be as far forward as I am. The effort that Mike Bell put into me there is brilliant. And then I've had Steve Scott, who was coming down, and he was helping me do the diags because I had work coming out of my air holes. I had my lads who were taking drugs in the toilet, and they were coming in late. I had to go and pick them up, and it was just chaos for the first 3 to 4 years. And I didn't know that, as Matt said, we didn't know there was a community. Garages have been like, my work, you stay away, not borrowing your tools. And everyone's like, no, it's competition. We do not have any competition. We're better than all that, without a doubt. And so it's only by being a little bit eccentric, I've been able to reach out to people and being able to ask for help and be able to ask for guidance and being able to shout out to Lou at the back end, I need some of this off yous. And being able to go to David Castrol, I love that sofa and I'll pay for it, honestly. No, no, I'll pay for it. No. If you want a sofa, you have to pay for your sofas because they do the stitching and it's great. But we've got a community. We have to stick together, and I'll sell my soul for a pair of socks. So, less of this. My dark time has been in the motor vehicle trade. I've been on my own, crying underneath a car, not knowing what to do. I've been in a corner of my house, broken. And Matt, you been the same?
Oh, it's been pretty dark, mate. Yeah, there's been some times where it's from the back end of the wall.
Yeah. And that's why your hair's great. So, from that, everything now is like I wake up and I'm preparing my day. And I'm happy to be alive. And I've got the most fantastic family, friends, colleagues, everything. It's incredible. And I've got the community as well. And if I want to ring someone up and have a bit of a bitch and moan, probably to Ian or someone, I can do. You know, we're here together. So anyone struggling, reach out to the person next to you because they've probably been through the same thing.
Hence the other picture he stole.
Matt, where would you want to be in 12 months? We've got to quick.
I know, I'm on it. So, for me personally, I need to improve processes. I want all 3 sites a little bit more organised, and I'm that confident that in 12 months' time it will be where I need it to be. And I just want, it'll give me more time, more flexibility, and I can sort of go in and I can be. At the moment, I'm trying to get ready for Hive, if that makes sense. So I'm doing a lot of work in the background and how we change our whole process at that site. But the
Shit, 4 minutes.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Go on, quick.
But yeah, that will give me more time. I know full well once I'm more organised and everything's more structured, I'll have more time. It'll be great. Same question to you.
Brilliant. Yes, I'm working with Carl Williams over there at the minute. Me and Samantha were doing some business development because I'm a mechanic and being a bit of a business owner. So working with Carl Williams, and it's going to be incredible. He tells me, no, he doesn't tell me. He lets me answer my own questions. So in 12 months, coaches. What we're going to do, been on to LKQ Academy. We're setting up all the training for all the staff. We're going to get them pushed out, get out there, see people, talk to people, get trained up. We're next level. So we're streamlining everything for the next 12 months. Oh, that's me. That's me. There you go. I did a magazine, some kind of IMI stuff or thing, whatever. There you go. Any questions, quickly? We've got 3 minutes.
Why do you look like Gaz off 3 pints of lager?
Because where?
On the last one.
Oh, good there. Thanks, Twiggy. Right.
Did you steal those gloves off that China?
They were definitely too big for
They were
it.
definitely too big. Right. Any questions? Ask us later. Winners. Matt, quick. Wait, what's the page?
Really quick, yeah. So we have
4 minutes, hurry up.
okay.
Right.
We did have it first.
We've got these 2 t-shirts.
We did it first.
Right. We'll let you 2 decide. Would you like us to raffle off these 2 t-shirts and give the money to Ben? We can do it later on. Or would you like us to give them to someone in the room?
It's got to be a raffle.
Raffle. Right. So,
So
no,
we
oh,
do
no,
that
no
now?
auction. No, an auction.
Yeah.
On auction, right. We're going to auction the t-shirts off later on. We had them specially made because Alex Lindsay's my best mate. And he was Tim Benson. You should see the picture up on his wall, right? It is.
It's me dressed in that outfit.
Exactly. So that's that. So then that's sorted. Next prize. Where's the prize page? There we go. If you all go under your seats quickly to the left-hand side,
Everybody, not everybody.
under your seat,
Everybody check
just
that
you'll
out.
feel a post-it note. There's 31 of them.
Probably on the left hand.
On the left-hand side, on the leg. There's 31 of them. Quickly. If you ain't got one, there's 31 of them. Right, next door, Nathan has got his friends in there. We're buying you lot. We'll buy this audience. We just don't give no money. Right, first of all, we got 10 items from Padgett. Who's got a number 3?
Oh, that's me.
You got number 3?
Yeah,
There's
man.
number 3. Who's number 3? Quick, go run them back. Run them back.
Make yourself useful.
Right, there's a Lego. Number 3.
Anybody's got
Who's
number
got
three?
Put your hands up. Take that into number 3. Number 3s.
Number 3.
Wait, got someone under here. Yeah, and these 2. Who's got number 3?
Me.
There, the back. Come on, let's go. What's the next one?
Number 4. Who's got number 4?
3s.
Well, you are a lucky boy because you've won a golf lesson with Dave Taylor from Walsall Wood, who's doing his presentation next door. He doesn't know this yet. He doesn't know we're giving something away.
What's that? So yes,
Golf lesson
you won a golf lesson.
with Dave Taylor.
Right. So yes, I did tell Dave Taylor.
old enough to play golf.
Right, it's at the Druids Heath Golf Club. We decided this a few weeks ago that Dave Taylor had to give away a golf lesson. Right.
Number 5.
Does he know?
No. Well, no. Right.
See, there's number 5 here, mate.
Wait, number 5. Right, Ray, can you stand up, please? Someone has won a romantic Big Mac meal with Ray. Ray's baby. Number 5. Meal with Ray, romantic Big Mac. There you go. Number 6. Who's number 6? Right, you got some Euro car parts bags. Pass them back to the people.
There should be more than one number 6.
Because we've got minutes, we've got like seconds
Who else
left.
has got number 6?
6.
I got one.
You got one? You got loads of them bags. You got loads of them bags.
Who's got number 7? Oh, there's a lot of that.
7. Right. Would you like to come over in a bit and get your Castrol socks?
Castrol socks. Yeah,
Come over and
pass them on if someone's hands in the air.
Yeah, pass them over. Pass them over. Pass them over. Castrol socks.
Throw them.
Are we allowed to throw? Who's 7?
Just pass them back. Then who's going to put their hands in the air?
7. Catch. 7. There should be one left. Give us that. We need that.
Where's
We need that. I need that one. Right. Is there any GSF people here? Go. Right. If you're with GSF, please turn around. No, honestly, please turn around. I spoke to GSF. We asked for something. They didn't give us anything, so there's an empty box. If you want to play the game, we'll have you playing it. If you don't, you're not playing on my ball.
They gave
That's
us
it.
nothing, so we're giving you nothing. Sorry.
Exactly. Right. Who's got number 9? You've won Alex Lindley's socks. Take them off. and in the place, you get a fucking Castro pair of socks.
But you got to take your socks off now, David.
Right? And... but that's a fix, that. Come on, right?
I'll make sure he gets them. Don't worry about making them.
Who's number 10? Who's number 10? Come on, I'll put number 10. You've won a Varta battery testing machine, courtesy of Varta. There you go, come get it in a minute. And number 11, right, be prepared. We set up an arm wrestling championship between two part suppliers for the Blend 2024, and whoever would have had number 11 would have been the referee of this match. But because only one company wanted to be involved in it, we now present the Blend 2024 arm wrestling champion by default, Matt Robinson. Good job, you didn't turn up to these arms. You'd have well won. So that's our presentation. We thank you all for being here. We spent about 85 hours just missing each other's calls. Literally, I ring him, no, can't get it. And he'd ring me, no, can't get it, I'll see you in a bit. And then, but I drove down to his place. If anyone can go down to his place to a visit, go and see it. It's phenomenal.
Thank you very much for all listening.
Bang on 40 minutes.
Sorry about the swearing, sorry if you're offended. We did pre-warn you right at the start that that could happen. You had your chance to leave. But yeah, thanks for listening to us. Really.
Main stage, yeah.
He's dated enough from one day.
Hello.
Your talk.
Then it's inherently safer, but you need to change it after 3 or 4 years potentially to keep the low conductivity. Yeah, so there's a lot of opportunity I think coming, and Volkswagen have just brought out a new spec for EV low conductivity. So EV specific water quality, I'll call it. Yeah. So they're not using the ice stuff for heat.
From the thingy.
Good job, you had that wrist strap on, do you know?
Always have your wrist strap on and just drop my camera there. I'm gonna go and have a video around. Show us your shirt, Tim. Show us your shirt. You're so beautiful. Who's bidding on your t-shirt? All the money goes to Ben.
Yeah.
So, are you bidding on it because you love yourself?
Yeah.
Or is it we're going to let everyone else go?
Yeah, no, I'll bid on it.
You're bidding on it? Sweet!
I thought I'd finish with a poem. So here we go. In a room full of hopes, where ambitions thrive, we gather to question the way we live our life. 15 minutes, a joke for some, but truth be told, it's time to reflect when the future grows cold. Chasing new cars, holidays, bigger homes, but at what cost in our hearts? the silence roams. Our families get the remnants, the scraps of our day, and time slips through, fading away. The moments that matter are not found in wealth, but in laughter, in love, or mental health. Around the breakfast tables, dinners at night, and trunkled drawings, a sleepy good night. The grind of our trade takes a toll, turning fathers and mothers to shadows, unwhole. Addiction and stress, the dark paths we tread, until we lose ourselves, with tears left unsaid. But here's the call, the reason why we're here, to reclaim our lives, to draw the line clear. Our families need more than what money can buy, in our presence, under the same sky. Let's build bonds that no pressure can break. Let's show love in every step we take. For life isn't measured by riches amassed, but by memories we cherish, making them last. So go, live each day as it's the end, stronger together with love to defend. Reclaim your time, your health, your soul, and in doing so, you'll keep your family whole. Thank you.
That is amazing. That is really fucking good. I gotta beat that out now because that's gonna have to go on thinking. Hold it up, Al! Hold it up. That is awesome. That's awesome.
I'll take that.
Matt Jeffries.
No, I'm not going to do the talking, Matt. It's your turn. Right, so, Ben, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you everyone for making it such a fabulous event. And as you may know, we've had some fantastic t-shirts made. I'm Alex Lindley's best mate. And he loves Tim Benson. Well, we all love Tim Benson. Where is he? Come on, Tim. So what we're going to do is we're going to auction these t-shirts off, one at a time, and the lights are a bit bright so I can't see. We're going to start the auction off in £5 increments. Would anyone like the I'm Alex Lindley's best mate t-shirt for £5? And all this money goes to Ben. 105. 200. 200? Any on 200? 205. Go on, who's got £205 spare for Ben? 205. 210. Who's 210? It's only a 5, but 210 in the background. 250. 250 over here. I was speaking to him today. 250. 250. 250. 255. There's 300. All right, this is getting big numbers now. It's one of your prime Fruit of the Loom jumpers, t-shirts. So don't forget it's real. So we've got £300, any on 300. All goes to Ben. What was that, 305? We've got 305 in the corner. Any on 305? What's that?
Jay, is that your hand up? free sheet.
You're 350 over there. You're on 350 over there. You're out, you're out. Any on 350. 355. That guy's having it. That guy's having it over there. Any on 355. Quick, get your hands up above 355. Going twice. 400 quid. You must remember, Alex Lindy is my best mate. So no matter whether you've got a t-shirt or not, you are Alex. Honestly, there's no one on social media more than me except like Alex. He's like, I'm looking on, he's there again. Anyway, right. 400. Right, 405. 405. 405. Right. Let's go to 410, and then we'll go up in tens. Right, 410. Anyone? 410. 410. Going once. 420. 420. 500 pounds. Obviously, table 11. Yeah, you need it. Well, they worked to the big 500 quid for a Fruit Balloon t-shirt. 510. Anyone? What? At least a large. Extra large. You could wear it as a 90. You're growing to it. Are we up to 510? 510. Anyone? What was it down here? 500. We're at 500. Did we get to 510? 510. Take that one. Inflation everything. Right. Anyone at 520? This is the last call. 520. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Right, ladies and gents, do we want to look in pound increments for this one? Now, I will say, we've now seen who the big spenders are, so we're not going to F about. We're going to start at £200. So is there £200 in here? Thank you. Oh, by the way, in reality, we'd really like to see Tim outshine Alex here. So we've got 250? 250. Where's 250? Whee! Have we got 270 anywhere? 270? 270? I feel like I'm at the cattle market. 290, 345, 625, oh! There it is. 270. Man with a jacket that are arms are too short for him. Yeah, got it. He's got his wallet in that pocket. 300. 3.5, 350. 350. Thank you very much. Any improvement on 350? Come on, Tim Benson, hand in your pocket your own t-shirt. Oh, I can see somebody pointing. Laura, 400? 500. 500. Oh, you want Tim's shirt he's actually wearing today? Can we have a show of hands after this has been done? Who would like to see the shirt that's on his back auctioned? I think that's definitely a goer. We better wrap this up a bit fast. So, where are we? Miss Lindley, 500, any more, any more, any more? Short arms, come on, what are you going to do? 550? 550? 520? 510? 510, hey, it's all for them. Come on, there's got to be something else in the room. What was Alex's? What did Alex's go for? 510. Come on, we've got to see 520. Come on, somebody's got a spare tenner. 600. And you got 600. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Somebody shout me a number. £500. Start at £500. Are you bidding yourself? Any improvements at £600? 650. Any improvement on 650? 650? Wow, any improvements on that? Any improvements on? Was it 750, did you say? I know that you have stuff. Any improvements on 700? Any improvements? Oh! 850, you say? 750. Any improvements on 750? Buy a tenner. 760. 800. 800. 800 pounds. This is the finest Amazon. Oh, real polyester. What, you want us to take it off?
Take it off!
If we can get to, what, 850 was it, that this man here? If we can get to £1,000, he's taking his shirt off. Come on. Anybody? 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 Alex, where are you, Alex? Alex, behind you. You know you want this t-shirt, you want that shirt. You want this shirt. Put it down to expenses. Come on, boys and girls, I'm sure we get to £1,000. Anybody? Come on, Tim.
2 months ago, and to have the ability to spend a day with him has been fantastic. And it's only this community what can bring us together. And so thank you for everyone being as amazing as you are. Love you all. You got it all. You got it. You got it all. You got it all.
So you're gonna...
You got it dance. Biggest fan.
No, stop making that joke.
These are men. You know what I mean?
That was it. Oh my God, stop me now.
You got it. Look at the camera.
Bubble him up.
Hey, go on, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone.
It's the morning after the blend. I got to bed really late. It's like 11:30, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least your voice is still nice and strong.
Yeah, my voice is really there, isn't it? So, breakfast time and drive home.